and welcome back to Phase 84. I'm here to give you my pros and cons, which is going to be the holiday romance part 2. This is late because of personal reasons, and it first started out I had a star in my eye and a cold sore, and I didn't want to film. And then it started with, and then after that, it was like I didn't have a good sleep schedule, and I was trying to get that in, and a bunch of other personal stuff was affecting my reading and not wanting to film. So here I am today, finally filming, even though it's late. This video will be up tonight after I'm done filming, and I'm also going to be filming the normal pros and cons, but also it's going to be those books I read was part of the Snowflakes Ranger games. So as of right now, you're getting the holiday romance part 2 late. So the first book is called A Dog's Perfect Christmas by Bruce W. Cameron. The pros are it is heartwarming. Crisis can bring family together and uplifting. So what that means is, like, in this story, you got the father, the mother, and the young daughter, and I think twin boys, if I remember correctly. And what happens is the mother gets sick, but I won't say what if you guys want to read it in the holiday time. But because of that crisis, the grandfather steps up, and a bunch of things ensue, and it just shows how, like, that the family coming and gluing together and pushing forward, and that's actually the heart of the story. Then the cons is not enough dog content, considering the fact that it's called A Dog's Perfect Christmas. It wasn't enough. Written like an older tween novel, and one-dimensional characters. The second book I've read is The Perfect Paris Christmas by Mandy Baggot. This was pretty cool. The pros are excitingly quirky, strong main character, and the penguin scene. So, like, there's a scene where our main character finds we could call him the hero in the story, chasing after a penguin in the streets of Paris, and that scene was, like, cutesy and kind of funny. The cons is author likes to ramble, very slow paced, and unnecessary sexual innuendos. The next book, I think it felt like a novella, and I think it was a novella, if I'm correct, but I borrowed it through Hoopla, and it was like a shorter time, and it was enough time at the time, walking to work, and coming home and coming back was like enough time to read it in between them, and I could finish it. You care, so I'm gonna go with this. The Christmas Swap by Melody Carlson. Pros: lighthearted, cute, and very heartwarming. The cons: people felt that it was shallow, unrealistic, and very simplistic. So what they mean by shallow is, like, the characters, the main character's friend was a snobby rich girl, and how she tried to steal the hero from the heroine, but it didn't go as well. The next one is Snowflakes and Mistletoe the Ingenook Inn by Helen J. Rolfe. The prose is easy to read, setting in New York, and cozy decorations at the inn's fireplace. Like, the story was so cozy at that part because it was how I can't articulate how it just how she described it and the fireplace. You felt like you were sitting there. The cons: the hero lacked the Karen acted like a Karen. Red flags ignored, and five-year-old could have written the story. The next one is 25 Days Until Christmas by Poppy Alexander. The prose has death, soul, and happy and sad. Awesome mom, and beautiful written. The cons are too depressing, no plot, and cheesy Lifetime movie. The next one I read is Catching Christmas by Terri Blackstock. A snarky hero is the prose is a snarky hero. Miss Callie made the story, and funny. The cons is stuck together cliches, basic plot, and problematic ideas. And then another thing I seen is that nowhere that I seen that said it was Christian fiction, and it was very, very much Christian fiction. Some people had an issue with that, so be mindful when you're going in there that it is Christian. And the last one I read is American Christmas by Andiana. I'll have it around here. This is I think it's actually a novella, part of a series. We don't have to read the series to read the novella. These two characters are side characters in the story. I really don't know. I haven't read the series, so I really don't know. It's the prose sweet and steamy, and Ari and Von romance rated off the pages, and it was sweet. The cons is unrealistic. The main conflict didn't ring true, and no specific plotline. And I think it was like a retelling of The Gift of Magi, which I really never read, and I never really seen the movies. So I guess it was a good one. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, thank you for watching, and the next one is going to be the regular pros and cons.